Hello everybody, good afternoon. My name is Shannon. I am the Marketing and Communications Executive here at the Company of Master Jewellers. I'm just going to say hello to some of you. We are going to be going live every so often with our retailer members, and we will be let's just keep saying hello. I've had loads of people join. Good afternoon, everyone. With our retailer members, so that they can share their inspiration on how they're managing their social media, to help you give some inspiration on how you can manage your social media. So we're just waiting for our guest to arrive. Let me know how your day is going. I'll try to read. I can see the comments, so I'll try to read the comments as the day goes, as the call goes. But no, this is brilliant. We're just still waiting for them to arrive. I'll accept. This is the first one that we've done, so we're Good afternoon.
Hello.
So everybody, this is Gemma and Charlotte from Jack Murphy Jewellers in Newry. Yeah, how are you both?
We're good. Thanks very much. So we're an independent retail jeweller in Northern Ireland, for any of the CMJ members that maybe don't know. And just for any of our customers that might be joining into the live today, we are joining Instagram live with the Company of Master Jewellers, which is the buying group that we're part of that covers UK and Ireland.
Wonderful, thank you. So yeah, as Gemma said, we are the Company of Master Jewellers. We are a jewellery membership that facilitate the relationship between local independent jewellers and watch retailers across the UK, and we support their relationship with a whole host of suppliers who offer the best discounts and exclusive terms for our retailers. The Company of Master Jewellers also support their members with an exclusive WhatsApp group, which is incredibly active. You will discuss a whole host of things on there, from are you opening over the coronation? It's that constant communication that really bring our members together. So thank you ever so much for joining us today, Gemma. Charlotte, are you still with us? I don't know if it has frozen. Hello? Yep.
We're still here.
Sorry, I think it froze for a little bit then. So yeah, just to introduce Jack Murphy Jewellers, you opened in 1972. You became a member of the CMJ in 1996, and you offer a whole host of jewellery ranges. So do you just want to talk about that for a little bit, introduce the business?
Yeah, no problem. So my name is Gemma Murphy, so I'm part of the Murphy family. It was established by my parents, Jack and Pat Murphy. So you're going to hear a lot of background noise because we're on the shop floor, and it's a good sign that we're busy customers in the shop. So Charlotte here is our marketing manager. So a number of years ago, initially I had done the marketing just myself, kind of tried to do it as and when I could. And then we felt it was time to invest in marketing as part of our business. So we started with just one individual to look after our marketing, and we decided it would be best to do the marketing in-house rather than using a different company. We decided, who knows our brand better than ourselves? So that was, how long have you joined us?
So I joined in 2019, and then for a year and through COVID, it was just myself with the amazing Gemma working away doing our marketing, and then we decided it was time to recruit for 2 additional roles. During COVID, we built our website. We had a website, but it wasn't shoppable, so we created an e-commerce site, and we recruited then for an e-commerce executive. And then we also had Tara, who everyone probably already knows from her Instagram. She'd be our marketing executive, and she actually was on the shop floor and was promoted then into a marketing role with myself. So it's the 3 upstairs kept very busy.
That's excellent. And we've had so many questions come in as well, so about how you manage your social media. So it's really great to hear that, you know, you have a team that manage it. And may I say, you do an absolutely excellent job across your different social
team effort.
Yes, great job there. So to start with then, what platforms are you on for your social media?
So we would have primary channels, so we're on Facebook, Instagram, and then LinkedIn. Our sort of secondary channels would be the likes of Twitter and YouTube, but we do find most engagement comes from our customers through Facebook and Instagram. And I suppose we've noticed over the years, especially since COVID, that it's sort of flipped. It used to be Facebook, used to be most engagement for us, but it has flipped to Instagram, and that's sort of where it's happening for us at the moment.
We also have recently joined TikTok as well.
Yes.
We're not as active as we'd like to be on that, but
That is a goal.
Yeah,
it is a goal.
It's a 2023 target.
Yeah.
Nice thing to say, actually, because whilst that's your goal, we have a complete range of members within the CMJ. So some people, their goal is to be active on TikTok, but actually some members, it's, you know, I want to post regularly each week. So this is for a whole range of our members, but you manage your social media so well. I know that you'll be able to provide some inspiration for our other members. So when you say like this is the effective platform, how do you measure that effectiveness? Is it engagement, or how does that work within your store for the business?
I suppose for the nature of our business, privacy is very important to us. So we probably do find people contact us more through like private messaging, more so than maybe
A comment on
commenting or engaging with our posts as such. So it's very private, and even the likes of the girls on the shop floor, communication is key. They would tell us if anyone can send us screenshots from our grid, and it's important keeping the communication line open between the shop floor and upstairs, so we know what our customers want to see and what they enjoy and what they like, and then that sort of influences.
Yeah, but also Instagram has so much insights and data within it, so it's so important to actively use that and look at that data so we can see the location of the people that follow us, we can see what times that we get the most interaction. Also, like, we can see the number of people who viewed our reels, which have been successful, which haven't, how many people have watched our stories. And that's one key thing within the jewellery trade, to always remember. You mightn't get that many people liking our posts, because a girl who's in a relationship probably doesn't want to be seen to be liking pictures of diamond rings, but it doesn't mean that she hasn't saved the image. So
and sent it on.
and sent it on and taken a screenshot. So like, don't get disheartened if you don't get huge engagement on your posts or your photos. It's about the kind of the long term, the people building the relationship, getting to understand and familiar with your brand, and that's something that we're always trying to do, is build Jack Murphy Jewelers as a brand and promote our business as a whole.
And it's about remaining consistent as well, so that people start to recognise your posts. So you probably notice our grid is very purple, but that's our brand colour. So it's really that if someone sees our posts, they know, oh, that's Jack Murphy Jewelers, you know, and it gets people talking, and they know it's us, it recognises us.
Brilliant. Yes, no, there's a whole host of tips in there. So I will share this video at a later point so that everyone can get all of the juicy bits from everything that you've just said there. We had a lot of questions about how you manage your social media within the planning side of it. So do you schedule your posts, or are you quite like on the go with them? I know you do a lot on your Instagram stories. So just for Instagram, we'll have a look at the other platforms in a minute. How do you manage
I suppose for all of our platforms, we do tend to schedule, because that makes our lives a little bit easier, but at the same time we do want to be flexible, so if something happens that we can react to that instead of saying, oh, this doesn't fit into our plan of sharing the type of content. So we do plan it out, have weekly meetings, and sort of brainstorm every week as to what we're going to do, and sort of tend to plan sort of every 2 weeks.
Nice.
And schedule content that way. But there's great scheduling tools out there already in the platforms, so it definitely helps us anyway as marketers.
But with the jewellery trade, you have a lot of things there, like your birthstones and your themes. And I know the CMJ have been great recently, sharing kind of like different days, work days or dog days or national days. So even using those in planning your content, it's just that extra bit of inspiration of knowing what to post.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. And important when it comes to social media to keep that consistency. So another question that we had come in was with your pictures. We've had so many comments saying how excellent your pictures are. Do you use stock images or do you use the stock that you're in? And then what editing apps do you use? Because your pictures are like completely stunning, aren't they? So yeah, talk to me a little bit about the imagery that you use and how you
Yeah. So I suppose we tend to take our images in-house of the stock that we have. And then we also work alongside our brands and use some of their imagery too, because they have some great packages, marketing packages out there. But again, as I said, most of it's in-house, and we just use a mobile phone to take the photographs.
Tara does our stories mostly every day, and just that day we'll take the product onto the shop floor. And I'd say probably one of the tips is, know your background. And we would always try to be very conscious. We have some props, just some flowers that are on our shop floor that we try to ensure is nice and clean and tidy. And there's obviously very important to not have any customers in the background. But yeah, so they're just on an iPhone, just taken there and then and uploaded. They aren't. We don't use any.
It's more about the lighting, especially when it comes to diamonds. Like when you're taking videos, we probably recommend make sure your flash is on. Like you might also have the ring light, but the flash on your video, like it makes a big difference whenever you're moving that diamond. It's catching the light.
So with
really
photos, we would say flash off. With videos, we say flash on. But it really is a credit to our marketing team with how beautiful our photos are. So, but obviously not everyone that's here or listening has a marketing department, and that's where we definitely say reach out to your brands. So some of our brands like Clobo, Annie Hay, Tecento, all these brands, they have marketing departments. They have the tools and the resources there. So find out who is your point of contact in that brand and get their images. They're producing reels, they're doing photo shoots. So get their images and use them. If you do not have the team or the time to do your own photos, get those professional photos from your suppliers.
And I suppose we're really lucky as well, because we would tend to have our own photo shoots as well. We would have a model, Lucy, and we tend to use her all the time. Because we recognise her with our brand. Again, it's about being consistent with your colours and the people you use and work with. But yeah, we would tend to do it.
And our photo shoot, we use proper professionals. We're blessed to work with the best, and that's something. It's a big investment, but for us it pays off. So it's about, if you're going to invest in something like that you try and find the balance. Are you going to get the value for it? Are you going to have, like, we have the content, we have the kind of platform to share those images. We do billboards, we do ad campaigns, so it's worth it for us. It might not be worth it for everyone.
Yeah, wonderful. So just going off of something you quickly said then, do you do social adverts?
Yes, we do a regular paid social and pay-per-click advertising as well. But yeah, no, it's very important, because organic will only get you so far essentially. But it's good to use your paid advertising to target specific areas.
And we do recommend that you seek professional advice on that. Don't just kind of, you don't need to spend a lot of money on this. It's small and little, but it's something that you probably shouldn't just go off knowing, and you should probably do your homework on it before you spend money.
Brilliant. No, that's really helpful, thank you. That was one of the questions that we had sent in. Another question was around what type of content that you post. Do you have a mixture of very professional posts, or do you like to keep it down to earth, or how do you split that as well? Because you're looking at your Facebook and looking at your Instagram, it really has, your brand comes across so well, and I think that would be incredible for all of our members to have also. So yeah, how do you manage the type of posts that you share?
I suppose it's really important for us, obviously, to share our product, but we do understand there's every piece of jewellery has a story. So we do love to share our customers. Photographs. We do get a lot of, like, a big area of our business obviously is bridal, so we get a lot of customers sharing wedding photographs with us, engagement photographs. Our customers love to see that, and we actually love to see it in house as well. And we do tend to share that.
It's so important, obviously, to get permission for that. Even from, like, we always try to credit the likes of the photographers or the videographers or the other suppliers, because
It's also very good for
Yeah.
engagement. It's good getting the permission, giving them the credit for their work, but also
Yeah.
it works for everybody. You're supporting one another as well.
So if you do get a photograph from a customer and they have used a list of suppliers, it's worth tagging those suppliers because they might share it in their platform, and then you might get some new followers from that, because the bridal industry, Joe, it's very small, and somebody who's following a wedding photographer probably is going to need wedding rings at some stage. So it's great to link up with people that are in the same industry as yourself.
Wonderful. No, this has been incredibly helpful. Thank you ever so much for all of the little nuggets and tips that you've shared with us this afternoon. As I mentioned already, Gemma, you're on our CMJ board. Jack Murphy Jewellers has been part of the CMJ for an incredibly long time, since 1996. So a huge thank you to both of you. I'd recommend everybody go have a look at what you guys are doing across your platforms. And yeah, is there anything else that you wanted to share at all?
Well, probably the one tip that I would give is, I think it's really important to be yourself, and we would get a lot of inspiration from like other industries. We try not to look at what other jewelers are doing, or what like even UK, we try to look at other markets, what's happening in Australia, what's happening in America. So it's important, to follow the likes of ourselves, but go out there and see what brands, it could be the makeup industry, it could be the clothing industry, follow their stories, get your inspiration, and see how you can bring that back to your business. It's so important that all jewelers aren't just a clone of each other. Be your own brand, be yourself, and let your personality shine, but get inspiration from right across Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest as well.
Yes, wonderful. Well, thank you again ever so much. And thank you to everybody that's joined us live. We'll be doing another one of these in a few weeks' time. And yeah, I hope you've all found it really helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.